the so-called Israeli state. Do you believe that what I say from time to time, they are the one who say it? Look at the prime minister, who's a Goyim. Goyim, Netanyahu. Nothing to do with Israelite. Not him. I mean, his son said, Ishgal, he put something in Twitter. Mm, He said, yeah, his son, the Goyim son, the filthy Goyim son. What did he say? He said, Arab don't want Jews in Holy Land, and Jews don't want Arab. Someone need to stay. Someone need to leave. I believe Jews should stay and Arab should go. Something like this. And Twitter deleted. Why deleted the page? Why? Because at that time they killed tens in the West Bank. This is before 7 October. Tens. And half of them are children underage. Palestinian. So Twitter said, I mean, there is no comparison between the hostages of Palestinian who you kidnapped in this occupation cells, so-called Israeli state jails, and no comparison about the victims. How many person is killed among Palestinians? To the percent, the small percent of how many killed the new filthy boys, criminals, and no comparison. uh, Not to mention what you create, not directly to the Palestinian in Syria being raped, Syrian women being raped, Lebanon as well, directly and indirectly creating poverty. In Iraq, women were raped because of this so-called Israeli virus, raped by those who took advantage, and there is incident directly, directly level A, directly level B by you bombs. I'm not exaggerating. Do research and document why is forbidden to do such because it will make Jews target the human race. Maybe they deserve it. I'm not talking about the respected anti-Zionist, those people who call themselves anti-Zionist Jew. No, I respect you. I respect you. Those who call themselves anti-Zionist Jews. So I say from time to time, when you look at the big picture, you will understand that it is not suitable solution, two-state solution. I mean, if you look at the big picture and historically, leave the racist and the ignorant and the arrogant, Satan slaves. When you look at the big picture, you'll understand that humanitarianly, religiously, history, not historically, by history, and by religion, and by humanitarian standards. When you look at the big picture, you will understand that it is not a suitable solution having two states. It should be one Palestinian state because it's an illegitimate implementation. It's satanic. It's an apartheid, racist, colony and occupation, like colonizing. It is affected in a way or another, definitely to imperialism of the West. So it is unjust. Again, religiously, by religion itself, by religion, when you see the big picture, and historically, and humanitarianly, even based on DNA. I mean, if we're gonna, these people, guns. So I say this that why should we even say, why should we even question the Palestinian rejecting within this 70 years or more the previous century? Why should we question any Palestinian saying we are not into any two-state solution? We want all our homeland. There is Palestinian Christian, Palestinian Jews. Yes, their percentage, the majority are Palestinian Muslims who accepted Islam. They all speak Arabic as a mother tongue, regardless of their race. We shouldn't even question those who reject the offers, twisted offers. Okay, United Nations or else so-called peace agreements, the two states. We shouldn't, because it doesn't make sense. It should be one Palestinian state. Now, who is using the same way in a satanic, disgusting, unhuman way? The so-called Israelis. You go to sit with Netanyahu or Livni, for example, or others. You sit with them or their satanic chacham in the end time Satan synagogue. Again, if I am offending any of those who call themselves anti-Zionist Jews or are committed to this, I apologize. I don't mean to harm you. Talking about demon so-called Zionists. Zion Mountain is ours. Zion Mountain, you are more into Zion Mountain because Zion Mountain is into righteousness. They shouldn't call themselves Zionists because Zion Mountain have nothing to do with them. The mountain that prophets and messengers of my ancestor stand above. Armageddon. يدمركم يفتكم الله يلعنكم يدمركم. So demons, man, demons. They are the one who are saying this. They are the one who are saying this statement in a satanic, twisted, unhuman way, without looking at the big picture. Of course, they make their own. Like Netanyahu said, Trump changed the history. When Trump said the secret glorified city, Al-Aqsa, what they call Shalim, Jerusalem, is our capital. He said Trump changed the history. Oh yeah, Saturn century because it's imposed to the human, like Saturn imposed many things through the divine, godly interference through the age. Saturn is interfering. You are Saturn slaves, others as well. When Biden said you don't need to be Jew to be Zionist, Yeah. Reject. Tariq, right. Tariq, modeling. So the so-called Israeli state, you will find a lot of these demons, Satan slaves, who say it is not a suitable solution to have two states. It should be all to be Jewish state, Israel. The game is about the faith, not about the race. The United Nations represent that. The game is about the faith, not about the race. Rothschild, Morocco, European, settled in Morocco. Sefardin, Euro-Indian, Brazilian Gypsy, Khazar. The game ولا اصفهاني طهران فارس نيوك or Indian. Okay. Right. Oh, there is Chinese guy, by the way, do you know? Chinese Jew. I'm sure that they will be against the Chinese government with respect to the Chinese government. Yeah, Chinese Jew. Dun, 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 dun. I love Chinese people. They are wonderful. They have wonderful ladies. I see TikTok. Wow. They have wonderful, beautiful ladies. Dun, dun, dun. Jewish Chinese. China. I love China. I love TikTok. So for them, it doesn't make sense to state. Why should we even look? Khashakish Makhashush, look up to state. Fashakish Fashakosh, so called Hindus are now changing and recognizing our Jewish state like some Christian. Why the Muslims don't want this? Well, there should be two state. It is Jewish state. It was always Jewish this. It was always for our prophet and messengers. Just because we call ourselves Jews, we take it. They want to call themselves Muslims. Jesus was Jew. It was Jew country. Talmud. Khashish, Bakhashish, Nakhashish, Bakhush, Khashish. Good. 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 Wild beast. Good. Certain century and time. Good. Gypsy. Good. Good. Not two-step. It's Jews. So we shouldn't even look at two-step. Either they reject it or accept it. Even if they accept two-state since the beginning. We shouldn't. Because God gave the Holy Land the Jewish state. Christian changing right now. This is like Crusader but Jewish Crusader. It's a crusade. Bush Jr. That's why God wants us to kill you. What's the problem? It's you. It's the same. The same. The same. Because one, God, Elohim, want us to kill anyone who don't want it to be Jewish state. That's Satan. So you want to kill us based on your so-called God. And you don't want to admit that the real God, the real God wants us to kick you outside and kill you. Strange, you don't want to see this? Why the whole world don't want to see the truth? Good.